I'm talking to Cindie Travis. Her and her husband Tim have been cycling around the world for the last 5 years. It's a long time in the saddle, in the bike seat. Do you still enjoy the actual riding your bike?
I love riding my bike, and it's a really a gift to do something that you really, really like to do, and I still love riding.
You must be good at it by now, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I have my ups and downs.
Have you sat down and worked out how many kilometres you've travelled, or miles?
I think more in kilometres now.
Yep.
And we're about 40,000 kilometres.
40,000 kilometres.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And some easier than others. We've gone up and down in the Andes, and it seems like the world is not really as flat as you would think.
Well, there are certain parts of Australia that are very flat, so I suppose you're looking forward to maybe the Nullarbor Plain?
Well, we're going to give that a miss.
Okay.
And we've been meandering through the areas where a lot of Australians live. We like to meet the people and visit, and now we're heading up towards Sydney.
We heard that there are a few Canadians that are also cycling around Australia at the moment. They also happen to be on the south coast, so hello to them. Do you bump into many other people on the road that are doing sort of similar things, sort of endurance type rides or runs?
We have, actually. We meet other touring cyclists here and there. We've met a few in Australia, none in China, but China's so big, a few in Southeast Asia and South America. We once met a guy running around the world. He was really interesting. Oh,
it's sort of like Forrest Gump, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So, what's the grand plan? What is? Do you have an estimated date of arrival back in Arizona?
Well, we plan to continue riding for as long as we can, however long that is. Our plan is. We still have 8 months left in Australia. Then we're going to head to New Zealand for 9 months. Then back, I'm visiting my sister in Alaska, and then down. We'll go back and visit family. It's been a while since we've seen them. And then after the States, we plan to fly to East Europe, and then down through the Middle East and into Africa.
Oh.
There's a lot to see.
How long is that going to take, do you think?
That whole, just to get over at the beginning of going into Europe is probably going to be 2-3 years.
Oh, that's amazing. Are there any places that you've been that you will stay with you for forever and a day that have been truly amazing that you weren't prepared to be amazed?
I would have to say a few come to mind. South America, we saw the Perito Moreno glacier as it was starting to fall, and that was just an amazing sight. The Great Wall of China was magical, and so there's been a few places.
Yeah, well, listen, all the best. I wish you all the best of luck and safe travels. Have you had any little accidents on the way or anything like that?
It's funny you say that. Yesterday I fell off my bike.
Oh, no.
At the bottom of the hill, Berry Mountain. I kind of took a tumble at the bottom. The chain on my bike broke as I was pedaling up, so... Yeah, so every once in a while, things like that happen.
Everything's okay? Bit of skin off the knees?
Yeah, more like my elbow, but yeah, I just got up and started riding as soon as Tim fixed my chain.
Oh, good on you, Cindie. And how many inner tubes and tyres have you been through?
Many. More than I can count.
Yeah, listen, all the best of luck and safe travels, and say good day to Tim for us.
Okay, I will.
Bye-bye. That is Cindie Travis, who is travelling around the world on a bike with her husband Tim. If you would like to follow their journeys or to read more about them, their website is downtheroad.org. Downtheroad.org. Cindie and Tim Travis.